Any upcoming tournament like IND, CSA, अभी कोई किसी चीज की कोई अपडेट नहीं है भाई. 2 नवंबर को मिलेंगी अपडेट्स अगर कोई भी टूर्नामेंट है. 2 नवंबर को 3rd और 4th मैच के बीच में तुम्हें पूरा रोड मैप अगले साल का मिल जाएगा. 2 नवंबर को. ओशन भाई टिकट प्राइस कितना जा सकता है? सबसे पहले या तो क्राफ्टन को पता है या लेट्स ग्रो को पता है. न्यू गॉडलाइक कैसे लगी भाई? मान्या के लिए तुम लोगों के दिल में जो प्यार निकला है देख के मजा आ गया भाई. मैं खुद उस स्ट्रीम पे बैठा था जब जॉनथन गेमिंग वाला भी वो सुपर चैट आया था 200 के 2 बजे वाला, वो 8900 वाला. भाई देख के तो मजा आया था. It's good. See, if a lineup is starting on a good high note with everyone just having a good brotherly bond, I believe they can bring out very good results. And I am hoping it's a hopeful thing that they should and they will bring out good results. Let's see.
The first time I correctly predicted, not even just a top 3, like a champion of a tournament. I'm always wrong. So for once, man, I don't know. Maybe if I pick Orangutan as PMGC champion, it'll happen. Maybe.
So that maybe is a yes, or that maybe is a maybe I'll pick.
Okay, so do you want me to tell you my actual prediction about Orangutan? Do you want me to get right into the meat and potatoes of this topic? I can if you want. So, I talked to Aru. Aru, good friend Aru. I love Aru. He's an amazing guy. He's an amazing guy.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, what Aru told me is that he intends to hot drop if Regnum Kara qualify Regnum Karia in Rozhok and Wrangle, which is 3 maps per day, and maybe even in Miramar versus APG, and even might be Mad Balls in Rozhok too. And he said he wants to hot drop it. And Aru, again, great IGL. No issue with the guy. But if you want to qualify through the bloody gauntlet, I'm telling you, hot drop is not the way. Like, the only way I would predict the Orangutan qualify to the finals is if, during the gauntlet, they don't hot drop. If that happens, I'm sorry, they're not going to be my top 7, because that is such a risky play, and all you need is to lose 1 player. Your game is done pretty much right away. So I'm really hoping that if you want to drop around there, like, but not quite in the city, that's fine. But the city itself, I'm going to be waiting on day 1 Ocean. Day 1 of the gauntlet, if I see a hot drop, they're out of my prediction.
I mean, yeah, you're kind of correct in one sense, because obviously gauntlet qualification from gauntlet is very important, very important. So
Yes.
we need to understand every game matters there.
bit-
No,
a
see,
little bit scared.
I want them to win. I want them to just qualify and just move forward. Obviously, I want that to happen. So that's one of the most important things. But with every game counting, I knew this one thing, that Miramar there will be a drop clash. Miramar, it's gonna happen with APG. But if we're talking about the other maps as well, and yes, they want to drop in and they want to fight, then yeah, we'll have to see and we'll have to understand. OG, so there, you've gone to school, right? I'm assuming you've been to school, not the PUBG Mobile school, but the school as
Actual school.
yeah. So there's always a very bright kid, right, in the class. There's always a very bright student in the class.
That was not me, but okay, continue. Yeah, sure.
So that's orangutan for me. For us people out here, that's orangutan. If there's a class of BGMI, orangutan, Team Soul, they are like the brightest students that there are. And honestly, I would want to see them just perform in that sense, that they are just going with all sorts of A+, in their gameplays. But yeah, if something goes wrong, I don't want them to panic. Things might happen. It's gonna be, for OG, I believe in one sense, and that is the team was formed on 5th May 2021. Since then, they struggled to win everything. 2025, they won their first unofficial. Then a couple of months later, they won their first official. Once this happened, right? This happened. I feel like it's kind of a God's plan. They did not win anything, but if they are here for something big. So I'm hoping it in that sense. It might just be a bit emotional kind of a thingy, but yeah. Yeah.
But the thing about Korean teams, as I said, they're all very strong, is that the fraggers on the teams, like for example, if I show you here, maybe you've heard of a man called Nolbu.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they were here last year in India-Korea tournament. Yeah, they were here.
Oh yes, of course you had that tournament last year. Yeah. Nolbu, I would say individually is the best movement player. I think he's even better than like MVP contenders like Doc and stuff. Like Doc is super accurate. Nolbu, his movement is mental. If you look back at some of his clips, I'm sure you'll find like some highlight montage of Nolbu playing. But yeah, when it comes to then the team, like the region, I would say there would be a main threat between Korea and Japan for like India to qualify to PNGC. If we look at it from that perspective, I'm going to say Korea. by a long shot, because otherwise for Japan you have Reject, which is an amazing team.
Yeah.
And you know what? I said if the hot drop doesn't happen, I think OG could be top 2. Genuinely, they're such a good team. I love the macro game from Aru with the team, and AKOP, man, is just bloody hell. Like, some guy needs to tell AKOP to chill out, because he's really good. Like, genuinely, his individual mechanics, I know this is quite a big ask,
Yeah.
but if you look at his individual mechanics, I feel like he would fit right into PMGC. Like, him and his fragging potential is through the roof, Ocean. It's mental.
I mean, AKOP is really good. The only thing with OG is bound by a couple of other curses, not those, but other curses. And those curses are, they can have a really good day 1, they can have a decent day 2, but on day 3,
Bad day 3.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's been a thing with the team. So that's one thing which I'm worried about. AKOP, Wizgod, Atanki, all 3 have a brilliant fragging power.
Like, brilliant.
Yeah.
But
the thing is,
yeah,
if you start talking about fraggers, right?
Great macro, except for the fumble
Yes.
last day, which I did witness during BMSD, man. That was way too close.
So,
but
the thing is,
yeah,
if you start talking about fraggers, right? AKOP, Wizgod, Atanki, all 3 have a brilliant fragging power. So AKOP has the highest frags on a LAN finale. That's his record. It was with Delta PG of God's Reign previously, 41 finishes on a LAN finale.
This year.
No. But this year, on in LAN finale, unofficial though, but LAN finale, it's AKOP with 62 finishes in 3 days.
6 individually?
62 finishes as an individual.
Whoa. Okay, whoa, damn. Okay, well that's a successful day.
Yeah,
that's a good day in the office.
When we talk about the fragging potential, we cannot talk about one individual sometimes in the team.
कल मान्या की वॉचिंग देखी भाई, बढ़िया, मैंने सुना अच्छी, मतलब कितना 40 के वॉचिंग गई उसकी, गुड फॉर हिम भाई। पीछे जो ट्रॉफी आ रखी है, यही ट्रॉफी गोल्डलाइक को जिता देती तो 1 मिलियन हो जाते। नहीं चाहिए भाई, कोई बात नहीं। आई एम मोर देन हैप्पी विद दीज ट्रॉफीज। 1 मिलियन सब या फिर ट्रॉफी तुम पूछोगे चूज करने के लिए, मैं ट्रॉफी चूज करूंगा, मेरा वही गोल है। नहीं चाहिए पावर गोल्डन लीव तो नहीं करेगा ना, अब उसका मन भी करेगा तो भी 6 महीने तक तो नहीं कर सकता, उसके बाद की गारंटी नहीं। 6 महीने तक तो ऑफ कोर्स नहीं कर सकता वो। एंड देखो भाई, एक चीज तुम देखो, स्पावर दुनिया भर की टीम में जाता है, बट घूम फिर के गॉडलाइक में आ ही जाता है। ट्रू गॉडल ब्लड है वो, आता वो गॉडलाइक में ही है घूम फिर के। ये 6 मंथ रूल स्पावर के से निकला है। एंड देयर इज वन मोर गाय, तो ये दोनों मजबूर कर दिया क्राफ्टन को। देयर इज वन मोर गाय, आई वोंट नेम हिम, इन्होंने मजबूर कर दिया क्राफ्टन को रूल डालने के लिए।
हेलो भाई आर्यन भाई, साइरेक्स एंडियन डिवोटी साथ में खेलो ना। हाँ भाई, साथ में ही खेल रहे हैं हम चारों। हम एक प्लेयर ऐड करेंगे, अभी हम एक प्लेयर ऐड करेंगे, ट्रायआउट्स ले रहे हैं, देखते हैं। रेडन है क्या? सोच देखा था, नहीं भाई, रेडन के ट्रायआउट्स हम ले रहे थे पहले, फिर रेडन को एडमिट में मिल गया तो रेडन एडमिट चला गया। भाई लाइनअप चेंज नहीं है, और मिल गई या फिर स्टिल सर्चिंग, देख रहे हैं, बातचीत चल रही है भाई। थोड़े दिन में आपको अनाउंसमेंट देखने को मिल जाएगी, तो मुझे लगता है। नहीं है, लाइनअप चेंज नहीं है यश भाई, सेम ही है। अच्छी बात है,
बिग फैन भाई,
अच्छी बात है।
मोहम्मद क्रिस्टोफर यादव कहाँ है?
वो रील लाइक कर रहा है, रील लाइक कर रहा है भाई,
Excellent work.
रील लाइक कर रहा है।
चेंज है।